President Bush today said he's optimistic that the Congress and he will agree on a stimulus package quickly and move the economy to health. There are, however, fundamental structural problems with this economy that the federal government has been unable or unwilling to acknowledge and certainly to fix. Those structural problems that will continue to erode the foundations of our middle class are severe and long-term. Kitty Pilgrim has our report.
The Bush administration today denied there are long-term problems in the economy.
The structure of the American economy is sound.
But Moody's, the financial credit rating agency, recently warned the country's AAA credit rating could be at risk long-term because of high government debt, soaring health care costs, and Social Security spending. U.S. Comptroller General David Walker has been saying that for months, calling the situation analogous to the fall of Rome.
Our country has four deficits: a budget deficit, a balance of payments deficit, of which the trade deficit is a subset, a savings deficit, and a leadership deficit. And we need to address all four. The type of disruptions that we're seeing today are nothing like what we will see in the future if we don't get serious soon.
The United States has been hemorrhaging millions of manufacturing jobs, now done in factories in places like China, for sweatshop wages. And President Bush is pushing for the approval of even more free trade agreements with Peru, Colombia, and South Korea.
Our main problem is that we don't produce nearly as much as we consume, and therefore, to maintain our consumption, which means maintaining our living standards, we have to borrow from the rest of the world.
The U.S. Business and Industry Council found imports are displacing significant amounts of domestically produced goods in crown jewel industries, including semiconductors, aircraft manufacturing, telecommunications, medical equipment, and pharmaceuticals.
The trade deficit is running about $750 billion a year. It's 5.5% of GDP, and it's an enormous tax on growth.
Critics of President Bush's economic stimulus package say it may not boost the economy. After their rebates, consumers will likely continue to spend on cheap imports. And many U.S. manufacturers will not feel the effects of an increase in demand. Lou?
In other words, the stimulus package that Ben Bernanke, the Fed chairman, said we should be buying those domestically produced products, we're in a world of hurt even in that area.
It certainly is true. There's really no guarantee how this will play out on the consumer side.
Yeah, I think that's well put, Kitty. Thank you very much, Kitty Pilgrim.